So I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only Canadian out there asking a simple question. Who the hell is Iqra Khalid, and why does she insist that Canadians have to give up our right to free speech in order to appease her and Islam? Let's take a look at who Iqra Khalid is and why she and Justin Trudeau think we need M103.
What you see here today is just the start. Canadians made Canada what it is for the last 150 years, and we, Canadians, are going to keep it that way for another 150 years. Keeping Canada Canadian is what we're doing.
My name is Iqra Khalid. I'm seeking nomination to be the next Liberal Party candidate in our Mississauga Arrow Mills riding. I grew up in Pakistan. My childhood was a very dynamic experience. I stayed in Pakistan till I was about 6 years old.
Okay, so she's now a member of our parliament. Well, let's back up a little bit and look at some of the history of Iqra Khalid. Where was she born? What did she do here in Canada as a teenager? She went to Toronto University. According to Iqra Khalid, she wrote the Constitution for the Muslim Student Association. Now, just in case you're wondering, the Muslim Student Association, or the MSA, it has active offices and organizations, active groups in every single college and university in Canada, okay? The Muslim Student Association of Canada is active all across this country. Let's go learn about the MSA. Oh, by the way, Tom Quiggin is one of my favorite authorities.
So this brings us to Iqra Khalid. Now, I could go on all week about Iqra Khalid, but we won't. David's threatened to cut me off in 20 minutes. Iqra Khalid, according to her own interview with the Canadian press, was president of the Muslim Student Association at York University. Iqra Khalid claims in that same interview that she wrote the Constitution for the Muslim Student Association at York University. So what does this wonderful Constitution say? And you can look it up. It's posted on the internet. It was there yesterday. Well, Section 2 says the MSA, the Muslim Student Association, is a mainstream Sunni Islamic association that follows and adheres to the Quran and Sunnah upon the understanding of the Salaf. In other words, it's a Salafist organization. Section 8 says the executive shall strive to adhere to the Sharia. Section 15 says the directors shall strive to adhere to the Sharia. Section 20 says the MSA will organize events in accordance with Sharia. Any innovation in religious matters or any modernization will not be acceptable, as Islam is a way of life for all times and places, and hence it is not subject to being outdated or reformed. In other words, the Muslim Student Association Constitution, as written by Iqra Khalid, as she claimed in the interview to the press, is a Salafist and Sharia-based constitution. So the question comes up, of course, am I Islamophobic if I ask Iqra Khalid if she still supports Sharia law and if she's still a Salafist? The Muslim Student Association was founded initially by the Muslim Brotherhood.
Okay, so we've learned that she grew up in Pakistan. Pretty much everybody knew that. That's public knowledge. She left there when she was 6, went to England, came to Canada. Then she founded the Muslim Student Association. Now, by that, she wrote the Constitution, a Salafist, Sharia-based constitution, meaning the Muslim Student Association is a Sharia Salafist organization. If you don't know what Sharia and Salafist means, Google is your friend. Now, let's get back to Tom Quiggin and talk about this M103, because now that we know she's a Shariaist and a Salafist, that sheds a whole different light on M103. It may even give you an idea as to why she wants M103 in this country, why Canadians are going to lose their freedom of speech.
So, why do the Islamists, why do they need this M103 motion? It's actually very simple and very clear. The ideology of the Islamist is so abhorrent, so barbaric, so misogynistic, and so anti-democratic that it cannot withstand public debate. It cannot withstand the exposure of sunshine. Why do we have M103? Why is M103 needed? M103 is needed to silence this entire debate for one single reason. The ideology of the Islamist is so abhorrent that it cannot be publicly discussed. Thank you.
Do something, because doing nothing changes nothing.